All right, we gotta talk about this. Okay, Elden Ring has completely changed how I play Souls games now. And I'm sure you can guess why by all the videos I've been doing recently about the builds I've been using. Finally. Finally, I am not doing the same old boring thing anymore. That should make some of you very happy, because if you've been following me a long time, you know Erica is boring when it comes to these games. I like my sword and shield, my strength. Actually, you know what? Let me just show you, okay? Let me show you why this is so damn much a big deal. What was really a badge of honor to beat my head against the wall against these terrible enemies and challenging bosses, and to have that feeling of overcoming those, that was awesome. Don't get me wrong, but it kind of feels like that's a thing of the past, to spend hours on a boss just repeating the same thing over and over. Now I'm looking at it like, man, now I get to try all these different things. I'm gonna look outside the box. I'm not gonna be boring anymore. And I am kind of making up for lost time, because after all these years, I've just been using strength, and not really experimenting or seeing the potential of where my characters can go. And that has been something that I've secretly been jealous of when it comes to watching other Souls content creators and gamers who do these challenges, and they use all these different builds, and you know, they stand outside the boss fog door and they're, you know, applying all these buffs, and I'm just standing there with my blood fang or my regular broadsword like, y'all ready? Because I'm ready. And now that just seems like such a distant memory. It's wild. So what happened? What exactly happened? I will tell you what happened. This dude happened, okay? Radon. And he's the one that forced me out of my comfort zone. As much as I hated this boss fight, and you guys know I did a whole video about my experience, how I had to respec multiple times. I had to try all these different things to get the job done. Even if it meant a broken OP build. I went out and made that build. And I gotta tell you guys, that was a lot of fun. Just finding all the items, making the video, beating the boss the way I did was awesome. And that was the moment this all changed for me. And so as much as I hate Radon, as much as I hate that boss fight, I have to thank his big, heavy weapon, big ass, his broken hitbox having ass. Yeah, he's the reason we're here today, which is crazy. I can't believe it. In Elden Ring, you know, when I replayed it a second time, I did a lot of co-op, and that really opened up my eyes too to how it makes the game even better. I just think it's meant for it, it's made for it, it's made for that, as well as using summons and spirits and all the different weapons and the buffs and all that stuff. It's just so encouraging for that because of how the bosses are made, and I stand by that still to this day. But to go through the game again and have that rejuvenation of like using those things, it just stuck more, right? It stuck more with me to now where I want to go to the other games and have the same feeling. And that's awesome. It just really ignited me even more, lit a fire under my ass for these games again. Let's go one more time. Uno más. Because this is fun. Even though I didn't really need it because I already love them so much, but it just gave me more to be excited about. And that to me is just awesome. I had to talk about it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. You know, as much as I don't like Radon and that boss fight, and maybe some of you don't like it either, we might have to thank it a bit. Thank you for changing my ways, you jerk. You know, if you're like me, who's somebody who just did the same old thing all the time, what was comfortable, what felt right, what worked, because the strength builds always worked for me. My sword and shield, wrapping around enemies, poke, poke, roll, you know, it's it's always been a thing that's worked for me. So if it's not broke, right? If it's not broken, why fix it? So that was kind of my mentality. But now I'm like, man, I can't wait to try something different. I can't wait to go back to Dark Souls 3. That's like the one I'm really looking forward to just try some magic and try some different things. So that's refreshing, because I always want to play these games again and again, but now I'm even more excited to. Anyways, that's my video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you did. I do want to hop on camera more from time to time, even though most of the time I do look like a mess, okay? Just fair warning. I'm living that mom life, but you know, I think it's nice once in a while, especially for something like this, because I wanted you guys to see the joy that I have and hear it as well, and just understand this is a big deal for me. I know it sounds silly, but this is a big deal, and I'm very happy about it. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Anyways, you guys, thanks for watching. I will catch you in my next video. I got a lot of content planned coming up. There's some big games coming out. Black Myth Wukong being one of them, and then we also have Remnant 2 final DLC. Man, I love Remnant 2. They've blessed us again with more DLC. I just can't get enough. So I can't wait for that. We'll definitely be covering that here on the channel. I also have a Deathbound review this week, which you guys may have seen by now. I don't know when this video is going out, but yeah, we're working. All right, thanks for watching, you guys, and I will catch you at my next video. All right, bye.